Okay, one is by far one of the most classic horror films of all time. The other is the attempt to do a virtually shot-for-shot remake, shot-for-shot, scene-for-scene, line-for-line. And it was a complete and total, it was an abysmal failure. I'm, of course, talking about Psycho. Now, of course, this one I will be undeniably biased. I grew up watching the first one. No, I didn't see it in theaters. I'm not that old. But I do recall seeing this one on TV. I also recall renting it on tape. Yes, tape. Before DVDs and Blu-ray, there was a tape. I probably also saw it on beta. Yes, I know I'm severely aging myself here. This is one of Alfred Hitchcock's by far most well-known movies. And he went through a lot to get this one to not be censored. Why? Because up until this point in time, they'd never really shown a flushing toilet in a movie. Let alone a transvestite killer. They didn't like the word transvestite. Now, you've got Anthony Perkins in the role of Norman Bates. He's very much a doting mama's boy, we call him nowadays. But he's got this weird, sinister innocence to him for this whole movie. You know, from the shower scene, which is so iconic it's not even funny. I think it's probably been spoofed by just about everybody to spoof that scene. Simpsons, probably Family Guy, everyone has done a spoof in some way, shape, or form of that shower scene. You know, he delivers certain lines that are just so creepy, like, a boy's best friend is his mother, which has so many bizarre innuendos. It's just mind-boggling. You know, the original from, I think, 1960 is an absolutely gorgeous movie. If you can see it in black and white, see it in black and white. Wow, this is a tremendous movie. Period. So what happens when you essentially take the exact same plot, the exact same shots, done the exact same way, the exact same lines, and remove Anthony Perkins as, you know, the main linchpin of the whole story, and you put in Vince Vaughn? Don't get me wrong, you know, Vince Vaughn is a very good actor. However, he is not Norman Bates. When you watch the original Psycho, you know, Alfred Hitchcock could pull a great performance out of, I think, anybody. A lot of people took the game when they went to, you know, work with Alfred, or if he had a way of just bringing out a better performance from you, he could probably make a movie with Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton that could probably at least get a nomination for an Academy Award. He was that good. At the top of his game, he is probably by far, and still is, one of the best directors. Period. So I don't know if it was that, or there's a better caliber of actors. But when you watch the remake, so much of the chemistry is not there. Again, it's the same plot. You know, you've got a hotel, essentially kind of out in the middle of nowhere, where the owner and his mother's home is overlooking it. And you've got a bizarre string of killers. You have a bizarre string of murders. And you have the same killer reveal. I don't think this is a spoiler, because the movie's been going on for like 50 years. Norman Bates dresses up like his mother. So when he's having arguments off screen, he is yelling at himself. Yes. So he is the protagonist as well as the antagonist at the exact same time. Think about that 50 years ago when that was revealed to be the end of the movie. Remember, before internet, word of mouth is what made you go see a movie. And from opening scene to the ending scene, the original Psycho is an awesome movie. Not giving that many plot points because, let's be honest, you pretty much know the bulk of this movie already. It's a fairly common knowledge sort of movie. But the experiment to do a shot-for-shot remake, where it's the exact same material, it's just missing that X factor, it's missing the thing that actually holds the whole story together. So, if you plan on seeing a movie about a hotel in the middle of nowhere with a transvestite killer, I only currently know of Psycho. I haven't checked Netflix or done, an IMDb search for, like abandoned hotel transvestite killers. However, if you're going to see this, watch the original. You can skip most of the sequels. Psycho 2's not that bad. But like 3 and 4, you can skip those. You can skip the TV series too. Essentially, just watch the first one. Just watch the original. Normally I try to give remakes, their own kind of feel. So you take the character and you reimagine it somehow, you can make it your own. But taking an absolutely near perfect story and then trying to do it again the same way it was done before, you might as well just go right to the original. So, I definitely recommend the original Psycho, not the shot-for-shot Vince Vaughn remake. Unless you want to see Anne Heche die. If you want to see Anne Heche die, you can rent the remake. Just watch until she's dead in the shower scene, eject it, then put in the original and then watch it from there. Now actually watch it at one from the beginning. It might be more to watch the scene where Anne Heche dies, kind of like House of Wax. Just watch where Paris Hilton dies, and then throw in the older version and watch it all the way through.